Hello, my name's Kyle and I'm a junior at the University of Michigan. Like you, I came into this school with open eyes, ready to take on its challenges and become a Michigan Wolverine. Initially, I knew I was interested in science, specifically medicine. My favorite part about medicine is how fast it's improving. Think about the ancient Egyptians and how much progress they've made over the years. It simply amazes me. Then I started to wonder, who made this happen? Throughout my years here, I've started noticing things on campus. There's a lot of research being done. And this year, I've learned that it's medical researchers that make medicine progress forward. People devote their lives to make these advancements happen, and it's important that we understand what they do and really learn that they have a lot to offer to us. Today I'm here to talk to you about the fundamentals of their research. It's something you should definitely look into, and I'm excited to talk to you about it. Hey, now I hope you're really thinking about research and its value. When I was a freshman here, I did not know it was so easy to get involved. There are many opportunities here, and it's definitely important that you seek them out and learn about research. In the next few modules, I'm going to talk to you about academic articles. There's a lot that goes into them, and they all aim for the progression of global health. They all want to make healthcare better. That's why you're here, isn't it? Let's start analyzing the structure of articles. The first thing you should notice about most medical articles is that they all use a very similar structure. Researchers really want readers to be able to identify with an article, so they use a specific structure that is very common throughout the entire field. I'm going to talk to you about the IMRAD structure. IMRAD stands for Introductions, Methods, Results, and Discussion. One of the beauties of medical research is that the community provides this basic structure, so right away an author knows this is what I need to be using to make a good paper. In addition to the IMRAD structure, most articles will have a very clear title and a summary statement at the end. This is to get the transparency of the paper. Writers want the reader to know what they're talking about right away. The research is very important to them, so they want to make sure that whoever's reading it knows what it is and does not get confused by it. That way, the reader can skim through hundreds of articles and find the one that's specific to their discipline. What does this do? By doing it this way, readers are then able to pick exactly the papers they want to read out of millions of articles. They can focus on them and apply them to what they need to do. Anyone who picks up an article will already know what it's about. This gives them the freedom to look through many more articles than they would normally be able to if they had to read through every single one. This allows for a faster transfer of information throughout the entire field and promotes for efficiency and information spread. Hey there, let's not get too comfortable yet. I want to talk about a very common misconception with writing. From what I've observed, many young writers think the more words the better. Well, I hate to break the news to you, it's not true. In medical writing, it's very important to be concise and to the point. People don't want long, wordy articles, like I was talking about before. They want the facts quick. They need to be able to look at the article, skim for the details, and learn what it's about. And then if it's relevant to their field, then they analyze it. So, that doesn't mean that the paper's done if it's short. There's still one more key aspect that separates a good medical research paper from a poor one. I want you guys to think about global health and what the goal of medical research is. They want to improve the global health. So, what do you think the paper should include to make it more valid? I'm back! How many of you got statistics? If you did, you're completely right. Because of the nature of medicine, there's a very widespread effect possible from research. So let's put it this way. I'm a scientist, I find something new and I think it's great. I write an article about it. Now, what if it's not backed with good statistics? A doctor may read my article, think there's something good there, okay, they do it, and what are they doing it on? A real life patient, real human beings. The research is very sensitive. Without good statistics, it's actually extremely dangerous. Posting articles that aren't actually true and aren't statistically sound is a threat. So what's very important is not just the words themselves, not just the results, but that the statistics are 100% clear and 100% correlated. So if this does this, this does this. Nothing else. It's a very fine line, and research articles are extremely strict on this. So if they're that strict, how do you think it's even possible something becomes medical theory? Well, there's a few ways. We know in sciences it's very straightforward. If you're in a laboratory and the same outcome occurs multiple times, in multiple different settings, in multiple different environments, then, well, that's a theory. Think about gravity. Pretty simple concept, right? Things will always fall. It can be proven in many places. Medicine is not that simple. In the next module, we'll talk about what it really takes to make medical theory. It's a step up from normal theories that you're used to, because they require one more component that other theories don't. So think about that, and I'll see you guys soon. We finished off by talking about medical theory. We now know that it takes a lot more than just repetition to make something theory. Let's think about the facts. So, every human's different, right? Everyone's heard about genetics, genetic codes, etc. No one's the same, right? So, it's absolutely necessary that researchers keep that in consideration while they're conducting research. If there were 10 labs in the state of Michigan, all in a little bundle, and they all got the same result, and they all thought they found the cure to cancer, for instance, that wouldn't be valid. What really needs to happen is that they test populations across the entire world. Different types of people, males, females, older people, younger people, people of different races, etc. And then you can finally say, this is medical theory, this is a fact, this cures that. So, what's that matter for writers? Well, I'll tell you why. When writers are conducting their research, they need to be on the ball. They need to be looking around at other research articles around them. They need to know who's done what, and where they've done it, and what they've done it on. And then, if they see a niche that hasn't been filled, that's when they move in and do it. If you produce results that have already happened, it is good. It's repetition, and it is a way to start theory development. But if you see a population that's never been tested, that's a gold mine. That's where you can make a name for yourself, and that's where you can really make real progress. Medical research is very difficult, and I'm sure by now it sounds extremely intimidating. The bad news? You're right. Medical research is very serious. However, there's always a silver lining. One of the best parts about medical research is the collaborative team within it. If you're a young researcher, you will always have someone above you who wants to help you out and make you a better researcher. Because the goal is to improve global health, it's extremely important to older researchers to teach their younger researchers how to be good writers and how to make good evidence that can be used to actually make a change in the world. So, although you may start lower on the ladder, don't be shy. There's always going to be someone higher up in the ladder that would want to carry you on up, so that one day you can replace them and continue with their research and try to make a difference. By now, I hope you can see the benefits of conducting research. The collaboration creates an environment that is very great for networking. It is an opportunity for you, as a young student, to get out there and meet older people that study in fields that you're very interested in. I'm guessing you're a pre-med student because you want to help people, and you want to one day be saving lives, creating cures, or doing whatever you see fit as a doctor. Well, how can you help now? I'd say the most direct way to help is to get involved in medical research right away. You can help a team, help develop new things that may change lives and may change the solutions in medicine. So why don't you get out there and look for some research? I can promise you this, even if you find out that research isn't for you, the skills and experience you gain from conducting research are priceless. They will stick with you for life, and they are extremely helpful for medical school, graduate schools, or any job that you can imagine. That's all I have for you today, and I hope you understand the main goal of research is to improve lives. And if that's something you're interested in, research is for you. I hope you enjoyed your debriefing on medical research. Thank you.